Former Premier Imran Khan has said that ensuring rule of law will bring prosperity and freedom. He again lamented the fact that he failed to register a first information report of the attempt on his life as per his wishes, and asserted that registering an FIR of the attempt on his life in Wazirabad was his right. He again called on the apex court to probe the killing of Arshad Sharif, the alleged torture of Senator Azam Swati, and the Wazirabad FIR.
तो मैं आज फिर से बड़े रिस्पेक्टफुली ऑनरेबल चीफ जस्टिस से कहता हूं कि ये बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज़ है। पाकिस्तान का नंबर 1 इन्वेस्टिगेटिव जर्नलिस्ट सहाफ़ी अरशद शरीफ को शहीद किया गया। इसके ऊपर पूरी तहकीकात होनी चाहिए। कौन थे वो लोग जिन्होंने धमकियां दी, किन्होंने इसके ऊपर FIR कटवाई, क्यों मुल्क से बाहर इसको जाना पड़ा, उसके बाद क्यों आगे उधर से गया और फिर इसका कत्ल, ये जो इसको शहीद किया गया, इसके ऊपर पूरी इन्वेस्टिगेशन होनी चाहिए। दूसरी चीज़, मैं समझता हूं कि आज़म स्वाति से हुआ, इसके ऊपर सिर्फ सुप्रीम कोर्ट के ऊपर हमें एतमाद है कि वो इसके ऊपर इन्वेस्टिगेट कर सकते हैं। और तीसरा मेरा कि ये तो मेरा हक है FIR का, तो मैं चाहता हूं कि इसके ऊपर भी हमारा सुप्रीम कोर्ट एक्शन ले।
Talking about his stance on diplomatic relations with the US, Imran stated that he wanted Pakistan to be on friendly terms with all countries, but would not accept slavery at any cost. The PTI chief even pointed to developing friendship with India if the Kashmir issue is solved, however stating that we won't be slaves of anyone. Meanwhile, PTI leader Shah Mahmood Qureshi said on Monday that his party had simultaneously approached Supreme Court registries in multiple cities for the constitution of a judicial commission to probe several important matters, including an attempt on Imran's life in Wazirabad on November 3rd. Speaking to the media in Lahore, Qureshi said the petitions were filed in Lahore, Islamabad, Karachi, Peshawar and Quetta. In these pleas, Qureshi said the Supreme Court has been requested to form a judicial commission to investigate the assassination attempt on Imran, the alleged refusal to register a first information report of the incident as requested by the complainant, the purported video of PTI Senator Azam Swati and his wife, as well as the killing of journalist Arshad Sharif in Kenya. He expressed hope that the Chief Justice of Pakistan would consider his party's pleas. On the other hand, Information Minister Maryam Aurangzeb said on Monday that the former Premier will have to provide an answer for the apparent change in his narrative regarding a foreign conspiracy being behind his ouster. In an interview with British newspaper Financial Times, Imran, who has repeatedly claimed that a US-backed conspiracy was behind his ouster in April, said he no longer blamed the US administration for his removal from power. The Information Minister, in a series of tweets on Monday, addressed Imran and said that putting the matter behind him would not suffice. He will have to give an answer for the narrative on the basis of which lies and chaos was spread in the country, she said, adding that withdrawing the claims without giving an explanation would not be enough. The Foreign Office on Monday said that the verdict in the 2021 Dasu bus attack case had demonstrated Pakistan's abiding commitment to counter-terrorism. The statement from FO spokesperson Mumtaz Zahra Baloch comes days after an anti-terrorism court in Hazara awarded a death sentence to 2 men after convicting them for planning the attack. Mohammad Hussain and Muhammad Ayaz of Matta Tehsil in Sawar district were charged with planning the bus bombing, which killed 13 people, including 9 Chinese workers on July 14, 2021. Responding to a question at a weekly press briefing today, Baloch said that the FO had noted the judgment passed by the relevant court and the details released by the local police. The spokesperson extended deepest condolences to the victims' families and promised that Pakistan remains committed to the safety and security of Chinese workers, projects and institutions in the country. Citizens in Karachi bemoaned the closure of Dr. Ziauddin Ahmed Road and other adjoining routes leading towards the Chief Minister's house as the protests by healthcare providers continued on Monday. Healthcare providers are protesting against the Sindh government's decision to permanently withdraw the health risk allowance from their salaries. Last week, police had manhandled and arrested the protesters as they attempted to march towards CM House. Over the past week, the road outside CM House has been cordoned off, forcing traffic to move at a snail's pace as citizens throng alternate routes. Employees of offices located in the area, including Dawn, have also faced difficulty in their daily commute. South SSP Syed Asad Raza said that healthcare providers were staging a sit-in outside the Karachi Press Club, adding that this had been going on since November 11th. He said there were around 60 to 70 protesters outside the Press Club on Monday, adding that the number was expected to increase. Presidents Joe Biden and Xi Jinping ended a landmark summit in Bali, Indonesia on Monday after 3 hours of talks aimed at avoiding conflict between the rival superpowers. Xi and Biden shook hands in front of the US and Chinese flags before starting the long-awaited meeting on the resort island ahead of a Group of 20 summit following months of tension over Taiwan and other issues. Biden, sitting across from Xi at facing tables, said that Beijing and Washington share responsibility to show the world that they can manage our differences, prevent competition from becoming conflict. Xi, China's most powerful leader in decades who is fresh from securing a norm-breaking third term, told Biden that the world has come to a crossroads. Despite the upbeat public statements, both nations are increasingly suspicious of each other, with the United States fearing that China has stepped up the timeline for seizing Taiwan. US officials said ahead of the meeting that Biden hoped to set up guardrails in their relationship with China and to assess how to avoid red lines that could push the world's two largest economies into conflict. Turkey's interior minister accused the Kurdistan's Workers' Party of responsibility for a bombing in a busy Istanbul shopping thoroughfare that killed 6 people and said on Monday a suspect has been arrested. The explosion tore through Istiklal Street, a popular shopping destination for locals and tourists, on Sunday afternoon, wounding dozens. A suspect was arrested by the early hours of Monday. The person who planted the bomb has been arrested, Interior Minister Süleyman Soylu said in a statement broadcast by the official Anadolu news agency. According to our findings, the PKK terrorist organization is responsible, he said. The PKK, blacklisted as a terrorist group by Ankara as well as its Western allies, has kept up a deadly insurgency for Kurdish self-rule in southeastern Turkey since the 1980s. Regularly targeted by Turkish military operations, the group is also at the heart of a tussle between Sweden and Turkey, which has been blocking Stockholm's entry into NATO since May, accusing it of leniency towards the PKK.